I'm assuming that maybe when he got into the, maybe when he got and became an opera singer, that's when he changed his name, or dropped the, took the Samuel off, stopped calling himself Samuel, and then just kept it Alan Bonet. Let me just go over this a little bit, okay? Mary Myra, in 1930, Mary Myra is married to a man named Henry Handy. Okay. So if you look on the census report from 1930, you see that she's married, and the head of household is a man named Henry Handy. They already have about 4 children: Hazel, Eloise, Herman, and Mary. Like I said, this is 1930. So Alan, Samuel Allen, is not even born yet. Okay. So she's with Henry. She already got kids. By 1940, she has it as she is divorced, and Alan is born, but he's under Samuel. If I'm not mistaken, I think it says Samuel Orphy, or did it say Samuel Handy? So then I was trying to figure out, yeah, it said Orphy. It did not even have the Bonet last name. And then she had some other children who I think had an Orphy or a Handy last name. And then you go to, I think you find her death certificate. And on Mary Myra's death certificate, she had her last name still as Handy. She had Mary Myra Orphy Handy, and it had her as widow. So I'm like, so was it a divorce or a widow? And did something happen where she cheated on Henry Handy? I don't know. The Bonet family, y'all know the truth on this. Y'all know exactly what really happened on this situation. But I happened to, when I was going through y'all ancestry thing, I'm just keeping it real. I found it very interesting. And then some of the other kids had Orphy last name, but then I seen later on when they got married and stuff, they had Bonet. So what, did the children find out who their father was, and then they decided, we want our daddy's last name, and then they put the Bonet, the Boney, because it's supposed to be Boney, Boney. It's not even supposed to be Bonet. But everybody has Boney, with the exception of Alan. Alan is the only one of the siblings who don't have Handy last name, who actually have Bonet last name, or Boney. He's the only one who has the T. So I was thinking maybe when he became an opera singer, which was before he married Lisa Bonet's mother. Let me put this up. Let me put this thing back up, which is before he married Lisa Bonet's mother. Maybe he dropped the Samuel, said, I'm just going to go with Alan, took the Y off, put T. I don't know for what reason, but that was his name. And then by the time he married Lisa Bonet's mom, Arlene, she became Arlene Bonet, Bonet. So then when they had children, Lisa's name became Lisa Bonet, Bonet. So even though I don't have the whole article, you know me, I tried to go in there and read about as much as I can read. So let's go over this right quick. This was a letter to his daughter. It says, the best I can read, it says, in the middle of the night, several years ago, Alan Bonet has spoken to his TV star daughter. He had not spoken to his TV star daughter since she was 13. Now, he's saying 13. Remember, Lisa Bonet said she had not spoken to her father, seen her father since she was a toddler. Her and her mama, him and his mama broke up when she was 13 months. It says Lisa's mom separated, or they separated when she was something. Her mother took her to Los Angeles. Though Alan stayed in San Francisco, he and Lisa maintained a relationship. This is what he is saying. You know, fathers always have something different to say than the kid. The kids be like, I ain't seen a nigga in forever. And he like, but I've been talking to you. We maintained a relationship. She's like, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. He said they maintained the relationship through frequent weekly phone calls. Oh, okay. And then he says one day they just stopped until Lisa, who starred in The Cosby Show and is now in a different world, surprised her dad early with a call several years later, surprised her dad at home with a home phone call several years later. She called me at 3 a.m. to ask if I saw her on the Cosby Show and to ask if I had known that she won a People Choice Award, Allen recalls. He said that the phone call was very friendly. And when I said to her, this is what he said, and this is probably where he messed up at. Your daughter called you out of nowhere. She ain't spoken to your ass in years. Just out of nowhere, she calls you to say, Dad, did you see what I did? My accomplishments, Dad, me. And then this is what he comes back with. He said it was very friendly. And when I asked her to come and meet her little brother and sisters and my new wife, she said, okay, she would, but she never did. And I haven't spoken to her since. She doesn't want to have anything to do with me. I'm really not sure why she feels that. They act like they never know why, don't they? Don't they act like anyway? I'm really not sure why she feels that way. Alan Bonet, 42 at the time, lives with his second wife, Deborah, whom he married, and their 3 children that they had at the time. And then it mentions the children's and stuff like that. You know, that's what fathers be messing up at. If your daughter called you out the clear blue and she said, Daddy, I want to see you, then you talking about, yeah, come meet she don't want to meet the other kids right now. She don't want to meet the other kids. She definitely don't want to see your wife. She has not seen you in years. She's focused on you, father, you, daddy. She want to see you. She want to talk to you. You could have said, let us meet up over lunch, over dinner. Let's meet up at a park, anywhere, just y'all two. And then gradually start talking about the other siblings and your new wife. Gradually, not just out the clear. Yeah, oh yeah, I see everything you did. That was wonderful. So yeah, so you want to meet your other siblings. And you know, it's almost like that's your main focus. You know, and I understand for fathers, sometimes their main thing is, I just want to get everybody back together and have that family that I done sat up here and produced with all my sperm. I want to get all my sperm together. But if you ain't seen some of your sperm in a long time, your sperm may not want to collaborate with the other sperms. Okay? They may not want to see the other sperms. They may just want to be the only sperm in your life at this time. And then meet the other sperms. Okay? You know, like, y'all, you know, because I know somebody else that did that. And they did that. When they did that, yeah, fucked up now. You know them fucked up. Because now that y'all don't want to have shit to do with you, because you start bringing up the other kids. You want to see your little brother? No, they don't want to see the brother. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. Anyway, let's go on. Deborah and Alan have other children together. And these children are, it says it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says 6. It says 5. I don't know. I'm just going to show you who I found, you know, because at a certain point I had to stop my research because y'all know I be doing too much. I can keep on going. So we have this young man who is Colin Bonet, Colin. I don't know, it's Colin, but this is Lisa Bonet's half brother. You can find him on Facebook. And we have Bria. This is an old picture, 2015. We have Bria. Okay. Bria actually has more pictures. Bria is into music. She's a musician. She does her thing. She's very artistic. Love these children. I mean, they feel like, you know, look like they're doing their thing. This is Chara. I know I'm not saying that right, but this is her other sister. This is a picture from 2019. Okay. And this is her Facebook profile picture, probably her and her man. You know, I'm not sure. Son, man, I don't know. I'm just throwing some shit out there. But this is her on there. You can find her on Facebook. This is Cayman Allen. You see he got his father's middle name. Cayman, you know, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Alan Bonet. This is a picture of him from 2020. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he just got married. if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the brother who just got married recently. And then we have Khadijah, if I'm saying that correctly. Now, Khadijah is the famous one. Now, if you go look up Lisa Bonet's, you Google search her and you go to her Wikipedia, and it mentions her siblings, her half siblings. This is the only half sibling whose name is highlighted that you can actually click on her, and she has a Wikipedia page, and she has 15,000 followers. You know, she's very look. If you ask me, Lisa Bonet and her siblings, they all kind of like, you know, eccentric, dressed the same. Who they get that from? Did they get that from their daddy because they don't got the same mama? I just find it really cool that her and her siblings, even being half, but coming from the same daddy, they're all pretty much the same. But the sister makes music. You can actually go on YouTube and find her music. Khadijah, Kadhja Bonet, that what was it? That he passed away in 2008. A lot of things said that 2008. Some things were saying 2018, but I ended up finding the information on Facebook. So Deborah, remember Deborah, his wife, the wife that she posted this in 2017. There he go right there. He was still alive in 2017, August 2nd, 2017, not happy about being stuck in a bed for a whole month, because I think they said he died from a heart attack or something like that, but he had been sick for a while. He had been in the hospital for a while, but I still did not have an exact date. And then I wasn't sure, because on one hand, it do look like the father, but they did not put a name. So I'm like, so is this Alan Bonet or is this another black man? I don't want to be giving false information. And when did I say this was August 2nd, 2017? And then Bria, remember the sister Bria that I just showed you the picture? She posted this on November 14th, 2018. She said, my dad, Alan Bonet, joined the ancestors Friday night. Thanks to my sister, Chiara, she is Sierra. Is it C? Chiara, whatever, for posting these. I had never seen some of them. Some of these pictures of the father. Please do not send me your condolences. I'm fine. If you need to send condolences, send them to my family. If you do not know my family, do it with your man. Okay, come on now. They ain't playing games. And then she put pictures of my dad. So that's how I know. So basically, what did we learn from this whole thing? We learned from this research that Lisa Bonet thought she was hideous and ugly. Shocked the shit out of me. I didn't even know. That her mama was Jewish Ashkenazi. Her and her father, Alan Bonet, had been married for just a few years before they got a divorce, because her family, her family, you seen Sylvia and Eli and them, they was just not happy with that marriage, okay? We noted that she got 5 or 6, you know, they mentioned another, Aleia, Aleia. I don't know if that's a sibling or not. I don't know. I didn't find it. I didn't see it. It could be. We found out about the siblings. We seen the siblings. We found out one of them is supposed to be a famous singer, whatever, the Khadijah, if I said her name right. We found out that Bonet and her siblings are the only BONETs, that they supposed to be BONEY. If you never seen her father before, you done learned today. You done seen her daddy. If you never seen her mama before, you done learned today. You done seen her mama. You done got more information on them. You done found out that her father, even though you may read across the board that his name is Alan Bonet, that you know that his real name is Samuel. Well, he was born Samuel Allen Orphy. We don't even know if it's Alan. That birth certificate thing didn't have no Alan on there. Did you see an Alan on there? It says Samuel Orphy. So did he just include the Alan and then say, I'm dropping the T, dropping the Y and putting the T? Is something going on with the father and Mary? I don't know. Lisa Bonet would have to tell us. Bonet, she's 50 at the time, because she's going to be 56 this year. She's 55 right now. She's very much an earth mother. The Bonet household has no television, just one computer, and she never checks her phone in front of her kids. When? Now? Oh, yeah, I guess her little kids now. Because remember, by Jason Momoa, whatever. They were married October 2017. They were separated January 2022, and they have 2 children together, Lola, Laney, whatever. born July 2007. And then we have Nicole Wolf, if I'm saying that correctly, born December 2008. And then we know that she has Zoe, that was born December 88 by Lenny Kravitz. But so I guess you're talking about a little kid. She encouraged them to play on the land, use their imagination. One of the proudest moments as a mom was when someone asked Nicole Wolf, well, what is life for? This is what they said to Hassan. And he said, without missing a beat, to protect Mother Earth, of course. But God also wants to play with Mother Earth. I just thought my work is done. Okay, now have the revelations about Bill Cosby alleged sexual misconduct tainted her memory of those years. She looks evenly at me. No, it's exactly as I remember it, she says. But did you have a sense that anything was happening? There was no knowledge on my part about his specific actions, but there was just energy. And that type of sinister shadow energy cannot be concealed. You sensed a darkness, always. And if I had anything more to reveal, then it would have happened a long time ago. That's my nature. The truth will set you free. At the time, Bonet was branded a rebel. Yeah, so she said that she felt some sort of energy. But that makes sense for her to say that now. Like, why would she say that then? You know, she's starting her career. Bill Cosby said, go ahead, do your thing. With that had angel heart thing. And then why would she say something to mess up her thing? She's in a different world with that. But, you know, then plus she a child. But now stuff come out, she think about it. She's sitting back like, well, I didn't technically see none. I didn't have an issue with him. Me and him was cool for the most part. But now once I think about it, there was a little energy going around that was a little weird. It was a little weird stuff. But then she mentioned something about her daughter, I think she said something about Zoe asked her to, like, Mom, do you know anything? Did you hear anything? Did you see anything? And she was like, no, there was nothing. But she said in 2004, she met Moa, 13 years her junior, at a jazz club in LA. I can't say it was full on from the moment we saw each other, but we have been together from that day that we met. He needed a ride home that night, so Bonet took him, stopping at a cafe along the way for Guinness and grits. In that moment, love came, and it came big. And he did not run as I think a lot of men do. She laughs. He basically picked me up and threw me over his shoulder, caveman style. She liked that. She liked that. Woo, you know, there is a picture of happiness now. Lenny and Jason are friends. This is, you know, when they were still fine. Because this is in 2018 and they got married in 2017. So they had only been a year. They are friends. The kids are all tight. Thanksgivings is a big event at their house. Bonet, two families, they got along fine and all of that stuff, all of that jazz. She said, what's cool about Jason is that alpha male who stands for love and family. And to circle back to my own wounds, having an absent father, then to be fully met by a man of that stature, it's really incredible. That's what she said. Jason embodies a rare form of masculinity. She liked that. In this day and age, he's a leader. He's generous just in terms of charisma, physique, the right use of power, responsibility, and ethic. You can go down the line. I was like, is this the other sister? Right, because this, oh yeah, because she got a different name. She got the Agenine. No, they said it's something with Aaliyah, Aleia. I don't know, but I seen her up there too. So I was thinking that this was the other sister. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you see the Bonets got their own little family crest thing too. I found that pretty interesting. Wait, what in the hell? Where did it go? That they have their own little family crest thing for the Bonet, Boney, not Bonet, what the father changed his stuff to. But then it said France too, because I told you I seen some things that said New Orleans, whatever. So I found that interesting. Ames Lodge to present, or Amos Lodge, whatever, to present Alan Bonet, Boney. This is Boney. So this is before he even put the T. So he was doing that. Wow. in Musical on Saturday, November 9th. So right there, he had the BONEY. Okay. This says tenor Alan Bonet, now saying BONET of Berkeley. I don't know. Will perform at 8 p.m. Friday at the Hellman Hall of the San Francisco Conservatory of Music. Remember, I told you that that article was in Star, but I couldn't figure out, but I couldn't find the actual article. But then I knew it came from Star when I found this. I was trying to get in there. They were trying to sell this thing on eBay for like $25. So that's why I found this, and I found this on eBay. Just this. Heartache of Lisa Bonet's long lost father. She's spoken to me just once in 7 years. See? Look at that. 67 cents discounted, right? And they're trying to sell this on eBay right now for about 20-some dollars. But what year does it say this was? I don't even know. I don't even see no year. Oh, wait a minute. There is a year. Do it say right there? I think it say October 87. I think that's what it say. And just in case you all may see this picture online, I'm still trying to figure out which one, because this picture comes up as being Lisa Bonet's mama. Which one? Which one? Red or black hair? Red hair or black hair? Because I'm thinking it could be the red hair, looking at the eyes or whatever. Matter of fact, let's put the other picture up. Maybe y'all can help out with this. You know, because they stick pictures on social media, and then they put people names on it, and then you supposed to like try to figure this out and make sure, are these real? Are these the actual people? Now, which one is the mama? Now, who is that? Now, I don't know. It could be the black hair. But then again, I'm thinking because how the eyes sloop down, that it's the redhead with the big smile. Girl, I don't even know. I have the slightest idea which one. But what I do know for sure is that if you look up Lisa Bonet's mama, and this is for people that will be researching this later on. Hopefully they can use this video as some sort of template or something. This picture right here will come up as Lisa Bonet's mama. This picture will come up as Lisa Bonet's mother. Is that a mama? Is it? I don't know. It looked like they kind of got the same bangs. Could be the same smile. It looked like the same nose. They got the same eyes and the same. Take the test. Take the test. They got the same eye. I don't even know. I don't even know. But this picture pops up. And then in addition to that picture that pops up, do y'all see that at the bottom of this picture, it says, proud mom Arlene thinks the way Lisa dresses is kind of neat. She likes to be different. I said, matter of fact, I think she also said something about her mom, that her mom helped her to find some place. There was an earthquake in 1994 that put Zoe and Lisa out on the streets. We were literally camping out. In 94? When did she get done with A Different World? It says she got done with A Different World in 93. Yep, in 93. And then Cosby up till 92. And they were camping out before finding the ranch where she lives today. Her mother was a huge help, but she died 20 years ago now. Just saying the words still brings tears to Bonet's eyes. She was a good woman. She loved me, she says, her voice breaking. There were professional disappointments too. The few movies she did often didn't succeed, and she seemed to recede from public view, busying herself with a nonprofit, Operation Venus Heart, whatever, helping troubled, incarcerated youth in LA. Did you know that? We visit them in juvie and just listen to them. It was real simple. And at the time, Bonet's love life was unsettled, especially from childhood. When your primary male figure couldn't care less to show up, that can become a theme in your life where you're trying to fill this gap with these different men. Ooh. Chad said, they like it when you go live, and you should go live, and you should go live. I was like, look, I don't know if a sister want to go live. I don't know if a sister feel like it. But I said, you know what? I'm finna go live. Look, I didn't even go swimming. But let me pop this up here. Make sure you follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. We gonna put this up here because I paid for it years ago.
I would like to know how you all feel about this situation, and while you are letting me know, could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at what? At Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.